exiting the business or passing it on to the next generation or owner. Succession planning often is where someone still stays active in the business, maybe even on a limited basis, and is very concerned about training others into the business and making sure clients are well taken care of to continue their business. Continuation planning, I believe, is more broad to include what happens in life's ups and downs. What if a tornado hits? The office gets flooded. COVID-19. How does my business continue to operate under duress and in stressful circumstances? It can mean emergency plans, cloud-based software, remote employees, training employees in a new way, business interruption insurance, and many other things. I've witnessed a lot of things. From a business continuation standpoint, I've seen small business owners who played hockey with their friends who were also the partners in the business. And the owner decided he needed a key person disability policy to pay the company if something happened to those key employees. He knew how they like to play hard on the weekends, and he wanted to be sure that if anything happened to them in their hobbies, it wouldn't adversely affect the business. A lot of people are unaware of BOE or business overhead expense. It's a really inexpensive way to cover the business overhead if the owner becomes disabled. I know business owners who have relied on these policies and used for them, even in the short term, on their own disabilities after a surgery or procedure, when they just want to be sure that they have the revenue, the consistency, and the confidence to know that their bills are going to get paid while they're out. From a succession planning standpoint, I think all of us have had experience in this. You know, I've seen where very competent and capable second generations came in to run the business, but the structure of the buyout smothered them and left them without the needed capital to cover the overhead due to the buyout, and they had to reduce the staff by over 60%. And they were essentially building a brand new company from the ground up with a very heavy buyout. I've seen too many business owners, and I think we all have, especially in our industry, try to force a square peg into a round hole by bringing in their family or dependents into a business those people weren't passionate about, had little or no drive or training, and didn't want to run the practice in the first place, and the business ultimately failing. Barriers that we allow ourselves to put up to creating a succession plan as business owners, or even for our business owners, or we see our clients do it. It's a really good question. You know, one of the things, it's making it a priority. We all believe we have more time. We all believe we're going to be making more money in the future. We get so busy working in our business that oftentimes we forget to think about those succession planning needs and even the business continuation needs. Next, it's really finding that next generation of that person to pick up the mantle and run with it. A lot of advisors nowadays are having a hard time making that connection. For some people, it can be another factor, funding. You know, maybe we don't want to spend the money, or the life insurance policies that we would need, or the insurance policies that we need are just so darn expensive. You know, it's funny because especially in our industry, people know that typically the younger you are, the cheaper the policies are. But a lot of people think, well, I'm going to wait a few years and put that off, when those policies can be more expensive, or even, you know, we're uninsurable at times. Another point is certainly trust. Trust plays a huge factor into this, of, again, finding that person to come in and to be able to treat our clients the way that we've treated them, and to continue to treat them in that manner. Somebody that we believe is going to have integrity to carry on our business. And then finally, one of my favorite things, I think, is ego. And I laugh when I say my favorite things, because I think the human ego is a dangerous thing, and it can get in the way of a lot of advancements and a lot of moving forward many times. Ego, we think that we are the best, or we're where we need to be, or, you know, we're invincible. But we've got to check that ego at the door a lot of times and take an honest look at our business, at our weak points, at our opportunities, and include that when we're thinking about our succession plan and even business continuation. Absolutely. Once you're in a circle or known for something and you do it well, your name gets passed on. It's important for you to have, if you're not licensed, a good liability insurance partner, a CPA, and a lawyer to work with and to bring in on cases. As advisors, we're always looking to try to separate ourselves in the marketplace to be able to show how we're different, how we're unique, and to develop that niche. And as business owners begin to transition and more understand business continuation needs in light of our recent situation with COVID-19, now is a great time to be marketing yourself as a trusted resource for both business continuation needs and succession planning needs. And when you really have that trusted team that you can bring to the table, the CPA and the lawyer that you work with, they will bring you in on cases, and you'll just do a much better job for your own clients. And it is a tremendous opportunity for an advisor in the market today.